Changing ties again.
What?
Changing ties again. Folks on YouTube.
Oh.
Welcome to the Mill Brook Railroad. We are changing ties once again because, you know, you do that when they're rotten. Even I do that when they're rotten. But I wait until they're good and rotten first. Oh, I could have gotten another 6 months out of that one. I'm kidding. There we go. It's always nice when they come out in one piece. This is that section I re-spiked back in December.
This was?
Yeah. In a snowstorm?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm finally getting to these ties. This is probably the second worst section on the whole railroad. Just taking a bunch of screws out for right now.
Yeah.
I'll change the ties out. Not much left of this one here.
No, not a lot, is there?
Actually, we can pick the ties, pick the screws out of the tie like this. That one's in a knot, so it's gonna have to. There we go. We got another one right here, under the rail. There we go. Got that one out.
Bring your screw box up when you...
Yep.
Ow.
A lot of these screws I just pulled out.
A lot of good
They're
still.
pretty good still.
Yeah, I'd say most of these ones I've got here are good.
So,
I know the difference between ones that go in, they haven't got any thread on them. I'm thinking, why aren't we reusing these? I would be.
Well, we'll reuse ones that got thread on them. But
Yeah.
Some of them, if the thread's really rusty, then
They don't go in.
they don't go in, and we gotta
Chuck them.
do something
the
about
bush.
the rust. Just chuck them or something,
Yeah, chuck.
or use them as sheet metal screws on something. I don't know.
I mean, these are screwing in as easy as the others did.
Yeah. So
These are too expensive to throw them away when they're good.
yeah. So this one, throw that over there. Got the old ties in the ditch. Tony's up here putting in a couple of new ones. We're pulling out the old ones right now.
Yeah. The fingers.
Not much left of some of these.
Literally. Take them out with your fingers.
Yeah. I've done that with a few.
Easy to push it in.
It's interesting how they don't all rot evenly.
Yeah, these are all rotted on the bottom.
Yeah. Well, not always rotted all the way through in the bottom, not consistently. Yeah.
This one has passed its way.
Not much left of that one. Shove it out with the old one. Been doing that a lot. And you know, it's funny, you wouldn't think it would do that like that, because there's plenty of ballast here, but yeah, it still does.
Owie.
That's just railroading. Changing ties out is pretty quick though.
It's quicker if you have the drill in the right direction.
Well, true.
Guardrail now. Not that it needs as many as the others, but it has there. So run back.
There we go. We're gonna have to tamp it anyway.
Oh, I know, but I like doing that
Yeah.
because it makes it nice and tight for putting the screws in.
Yeah. Oh, true. True, it does. Got a bunch of old screws right here.
Yeah, I'll use the good ones
Yeah.
in a second.
there. Well, we replaced about 70 ties today, and as you can see, I have a bunch more to replace. I just went through and inspected the track with a flat carload of ties, and just put a tie down everywhere I had a tie that wasn't holding the rails anymore because it was rotten. I've got a few that aren't holding the rails because they were never put in all the way, but that's a completely different reason, and I can just fasten those in place. But there's a lot of stuff that needs to be put in here. So I have a week to do all this. Let's see how many I get done in the next couple of days here. I might be able to get all this done. We did, we already did about 70 ties. I think I just put down 120, maybe 130 more ties from middle Washburn Hill up to the engine house. So that's pretty much the whole railroad. Plus I put some more down by Woodchuck Run. So I hadn't inspected that area for bad ties yet, so that's got a bunch of new ties sitting beside the main line, right next to the bad ones that need to be changed out. So it's a whole lot of work that needs to be done. I think we're going to start with this end up here and work on the worst of it first. At the very least, get every other tie in that needs to be done up here, because this up here is almost every single tie that needs to be replaced. Whatever ties I didn't replace over the last few years, because I've been replacing ties here and there over the years, and now it's time to replace the rest of them. I knew this time would come. I've gotten a lot of use out of these ties, so I'm not unhappy with this. I'm actually enjoying this part of the job. I want to thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you did like this video. Subscribe, share this video with your friends, and hit that bell notification icon and you won't miss another single video. So I'm going to take the Canton Cuba in Western number 46 here. You're looking at the inside of the laser cut cab, by the way. I'm going to head on down the road here. I'm going to drop some tools off down to the basement. I got to drop the 105 flat car off, back up on the siding. Then I got to put the 46 away. You see all the rotten ties here, by the way. You know what? Let's just take a little ride through here. I'll show you what we've done. So this is what we've changed out. I have to redo the track geometry again, because we messed it up a little bit here and there. I've got to add a bunch of ballast. Got to straighten out the wiggly spots in the track. I got to jack up the low spots and tamp down the high spots. And I'm going to go through here and replace all these ties that I didn't get earlier, because I didn't see them earlier. It's funny how when you start looking for bad ties, you start finding more and more of them. It's like washing a floor. You wash a little dirty spot off the floor, and then next thing you know, you got to wash the whole thing. I say that in jest. You got to wash it anyway. The extent of the bad ties is, well, right down here. All the rest of the ties are pretty much all treated ties from here on out. Either creosote or they're pressure treated, for most of them. So we don't have to worry about this stuff. Got to do some track lining through here. I'll get to later. Do some track lining and throw some more ballast down on the shoulders. Oh, there's a low spot there I gotta fix. That wasn't there before. Fixing track geometry is a never-ending job. Track's always shifting, ground's always shifting underneath it. So, every time there's a bad spot, you gotta tamp it, jack up the low spots, do what you can to make the railroad as smooth and as even as possible. Notice I didn't say flat. There ain't nothing flat about this railroad. It don't look like a steep hill. It ain't flat. There we go. No more bad ties to change from down here. So that's a good thing. I gotta get a parking brake on this thing. Oh, the northbound Amtrak's going through. I don't know if you can hear the whistle or not, but it's going through right now. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.